You find all of you in that banquet hall, that the dining hall. The the light of torches and candles are dim but existent. Food is on the table. Looks fresh, looks good. Kind of for any of you who may have ever seen at like a major banquet of like nobles or royalty or maybe a festival of harvest might have seen this. It looks very much like the Heroes Feast. It's got pretty much all of the food that is manifested through the Hero Feast spell or ritual. The Crow Queen sitting there in her decaying state with the Plague Doctor's mask feathered with crow feathers sits watching and listening, looking towards Zoe as she nods to him in a reassuring "it is time" gesture.
He'll look at her and then look at the rest of the party and but yeah, he'll say it's time I share with you why I joined your party to begin with, or why I was sent to you all, as he pulls out his book the same way he always does and kind of lets it float in place as his hands come down to his side as the book opens up to a certain part that's bookmarked. In the beginning, as we know, different religions believe in different things, but from what I know, there was nothing, and there was something. There were powers, there were individuals that helped create the fabric of this universe. At least that's how we were taught. And with that, different worlds, different planets, different emotions and feelings, and everything had to come from something. And so did we. The being I am loyal to is one who...
Hold on. Okay.
Sorry.
There we go. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
The being who I'm loyal to is one who is from a branch of course, Eldritch beings. Was born for a certain duty. He's been here for much longer than any of us, for however old the world is. And his job was the evolution of all things. Everything must grow from itself, become better. And he believes, well, not only was his belief, it was his duty to help things to grow. Whether it be plants, the first plants and trees on this planet were from him that began to grow, dealing with the different chemicals this world had when it was just a rock. And from him came animals and more advanced things. The world grew over time, and then so did man, so did all of the creatures that are here today. And I guess with more complex creatures, some called his ideas maddening, and others portrayed him as a being of evil for his appearance as something that can't be completely fathomed. I don't believe some people are ready to receive the knowledge that he has provided, but to those who took up his gifts and his power, to those who believed in his cause of growth, even by certain means, they grew into a coalition upon an island from where I'm from, many centuries past, all to help pursue growth in all things. And it only, I guess, is becoming what father doesn't want to be a son, and so began the experimentation of what species could hold his DNA, his blood, and become something better than what they are. Many, many, many years until the first of us, at least, were born. Or should I say hatched? It took many a trial, many embryos died, or couldn't just handle the DNA of such a being, and others came out deformed or died weeks within hatching, and those that succeeded were given a purpose as well. He'll laugh and look down at his book. My first spell I learned was how to fly, and since then I do my best not to touch the ground. And my sister Zaria, she had a fascination with the arts and with the music that different strings could make. And one day she hollowed out a piece of branch and made her own flute. She was determined to make the world better through the gift of art and music. I myself am a historian putting together the story of the world in hopes to share that knowledge with people, as well as my own fascination with animals. And I had a younger brother, Zion. He had a gift with tinkering with items and building strange things out of what I assumed was nothing, making his own magnifying glass. And he was working on how to infuse that with magic to make it be able to detect magic from long distances. But anyhow, I relish in the old memories of that island. Truly special place. Where my instructors taught me all that I know now and prepared me for being sent on into this world to help share our knowledge and our other things. And that's when our adversary comes into the play. He too had a gift, was one of the first that succeeded being hatched without any negative alterations. I guess he's my brother, who decided that the power did not belong to father and that it would be better suited in his hands. Perhaps just the greed of wanting everything as he is coming here. Desecrated our island, our instructors, even the animals there. I can't remember much. I just remember being hoisted away on a ship. He trapped father. He couldn't or won't kill him. And by capturing him, he is restricting the evolution of this world. He is unable to do his job as he's not a source, as a child of a source being whose whole purpose is to help this planet grow. He has been restricted, hence my fascination with rebirth, Syphina. He'll look to her. I wonder where... I wonder how you could help in all this. I fear that he is coming here soon, and I fear what it could mean if he actually takes over this place. Kind of waiting to see what their reaction is to
the Crow
being
Queen
vulnerable
is
for the first time.
Also looking at the rest of the party and wait for their response to all of this.
He's actually shaking a bit. He's never entrusted anyone with the actual story of his purpose or anything.
Syphina is going to notice that he's shaking, and she's sitting right next to him. It's not very often that she's close to him. So she's going to just reach a hand out and touch your arm very lightly, reassuringly, and then tell you, "Thank you for telling us where you came from and what's coming. I've been very intrigued since I've met you. There's a lot I don't understand still, but maybe we'll find answers here about rebirth, and maybe that'll help you find your father. But I think right now the more pressing matter is knowing how to fight back this person who's coming. Any ideas?"
My brother's purpose here was strategy to help kings and kingdoms grow and coordinate with one another for a more diplomatic relationship with the world as we grow. And he was one for. He was a game player. He liked to play games. He always liked to win, and he's a very strategic person. So my guess is he won't even come here. He'll send someone else to do his bidding. As we saw, he can control people.
So we're dealing with someone who plays chess with action.
Exactly. Believing that, I mean, what's the point of having all that power if not just to have fun?
So it sounds like if we plan, then we fall right into his hands. Because he's already thought of it all.
Maybe. Though he was always an arrogant person. So perhaps playing on his ego.
The Crow Queen will speak up. He has attempted to take this cathedral once before. And recently, in fact. But he failed. Didn't have the power to breach our walls or enough forces to kill the unkillable crows. Though it has taken a heavy toll upon my vessel, we were able to push him back, and now we must do it again. Now it seems he has, looks to Zoe, more personal reason to take away something from someone he does not wish to have knowledge he cannot have.
What toll will it take on you when he comes again?
To do what I need to do, I will lose my vessel. My 4 crows, those who serve directly as my hands, will have to take a seat at this table and be bound until another vessel is chosen. The last time it took 600 years before another vessel took a seat. But time isn't the same to us as it is to the mortals. But if you wish to help and have no moral qualms, finding me a new vessel will do a great deal. Otherwise, learn as much as you can and hope that you find a strength or a bit of knowledge that the library is concealing.
Alright. Gonna look at Zoe. Is there anything else that we should know? You're muted.
I know. He'll look at her through this mask of swirling eyes. No.
I'm gonna insight you.
Roll persuasion or deception, Zoe.
Just an 18, so it's not the greatest. That's like guidance it, but I'll let it be.
Got his mind too.
Guidance just all kinds of mine. It's okay.
Not bad. Demons, tails, all that. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
20.
well done.
Oh.
Very well. It's hard to tell in this current moment with how he looks. He doesn't have the humanistic features as he did before, and so it is hard to register. Going off of just the voice alone, you get the sense that there might be something, but you're not 100% sure. Not enough to feel confident in pushing.
Mm-hmm. And Sophina would just nod and look over at Trevor and Kane. See if there's anything they want to say.
Trevor just kind of lets out a low whistle and runs his fingers through his hair. And he kind of jokingly says, "And I thought I had family issues."
This is where it's nice to not have a family, Sophina mutters.
Somewhere, some druid in their grave is... Well, that's rude.
He's looking at Kane. He's trying to see what her reaction is.
Do anything in particular, or just all of it?
Just all of it, I guess. If I can is there a roll to like read her face? I mean, she might not even say
Insight.
anything.
Yeah, that'd be an
Yeah.
insight.
Yeah.
Kane, roll distraction or
It
something.
was an 18. It was an 8.
Uh,
It wasn't. Eh,
I'm trying to
Right.
decide.
I did.
I mean, she's not necessarily trying to hide anything. It's more she's impassive, like she's thinking.
I'll spend a couple days.
I don't know how much help I'll be missing a hand currently.
Fair enough.
But your brother has one of the few people I consider family under his control. And I don't like that. Which means whatever help I can give, you have it.
Thank you.
Very well.
Speaking of the hand missing, Your Majesty, I suppose is how I should address you. Is there something here that could help us with that situation? Because Kane is an archer, and without a hand, it's hard to be an archer.
The crows are healers in nature. I am sure there is something we can do. There is one very quick solution, though I doubt this would be an option for Kane, which is to become a crow. But I don't feel like their blood or self could handle a third being. But it's also a very harsh thing to decide. You lose agency when it truly matters. I have many who have come here seeking health, curing an incurable disease, bringing vitality to those who have lost it. And they have taken the option, and now they serve me. Of course, I am a fair patron, but it is still one without freedom. So I do not recommend that. But we will look with a few extra hands into ways that we can help. Well, while we prepare for the oncoming attack.
I could apparently regenerate it myself, but there's a few roadblocks there.
She nods to you, almost giving... Well, she doesn't almost, but she nods in a knowing and understanding way, as if she knows your plight currently. You're not sure if that was the Crow Queen or Lunara nodding.
I'm gonna assume both, honestly.
You may assume as you wish. Though, I hope you have all enjoyed filling your stomachs. We do have a lot of work to do, and if you want to participate in the oncoming battle, you are all going to need to get quite a bit stronger. I sense deepening danger.
And on that note, Zoe will float on up and ask, can you direct us to the library then?
It is down the hall from your rooms. A large iron red door. Note, going up and down, there is no end. As if there is no end to knowledge. Do not get lost in the descending staircases. Always remember where you came from and where you started.
That's not ominous at all. And Trevor's going to ease himself up.
Yes, I figured it was time as well.
Yeah.
I will see you all for dinner. Good luck. She does not move, obviously. She's magically sewn into this chair.
Right.
You don't have to
That's
leave,
gotta
but you can't
hurt.
stay here.
No, it's, you don't have to go home. Down the hall.
It's down the hall from your rooms.
I think. I want to say it's this.
I do
this
want
on
to
the
say
map,
that means
right?
this is
Yeah.
down here though,
Yes, on the map, it's here.
and it goes up.
Yeah, on the map, it's right here.
Location.
And that's right there. Ah, there.
Mm.
Okay. So, you all enter the library, and a very strange feeling as you pass the threshold of the doors. It's as almost like you've stepped into another plane of existence. The air that was thick and dense and cold is no more. A peaceful air, warm, gentle, a bit of that book smell in the air. But you don't feel any sense of dread. Don't feel any sense of incoming danger. In fact, there's a bit of a calming nature in the surroundings. All of you, please make a Constitution and a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck.
9 Constitution. And 25 for Wisdom.
Very well.
Wow, Kane, you rolled a lot of Constitution.
I don't know why it's rolling that many
That's-
times.
D&D
I only
Beyond's been-
clicked it
Yeah,
once.
D&D Beyond's been has been doing that lately. I don't know what's
Can
going
I
on.
roll with my actual dice?
I mean,
on Quest
yeah.
Portal?
go ahead and roll on Quest
Like
Portal.
that's.
I will roll on Quest Portal for sure.
Are you guys using your
I just
I'm
wanna
using my
say-
phone.
I just want to say that's a 27 con save and a natural 20 wisdom save.
Nice.
I'm pumped for
Nice.
this library.
Wow, a 7 on both of them.
That's
So that is a 10 and an 11.
8 total on con, and then a 23 on wisdom.
Okay, who here failed their con save? The DC
the
is
DC?
16.
Was yeah.
Me.
Me.
Okay. Who the wisdom save is an 18. Who failed that?
I passed. No.
Very well. And Zoe, you walk through the threshold first. You feel that calming nature, and it reminds you of the place you used to go to study. It just feels like home. Yeah, it does. It really strongly does, and it just brings that sense of peace to your heart, and almost like lights the fire of dedication, like it used to. For the rest of you, as you walk through the threshold, those who have failed the con save, in this peaceful atmosphere, where danger is no longer feels like it's hunting you, like a rabid wolf that is starving. All of that go, all that quick, short rests, all of the pressure comes tumbling down as the sense of danger does not keep you alert, and you feel tired. You feel exhausted. I need a D4 roll from everyone who failed the con save.
I got a 1.
I got
2.
a 2.
2. Very well. Syphina, you have 1 point of exhaustion. Kane and Trevor, 2 points.
Ouch.
Fuck.
Flavor this however you wish. It's not going to stay for long, but it is that, like everything. Like, danger has just kept you going, knowing that if you stop for even a moment too long, or put your guard down for a moment, you were going to die. And in this place, you do not... It's like it refuses to let you feel that sense of danger. And it has forced you to drop your guard. And all of that exhaustion that you just ignored came crashing down on you.
I'm very surprised Syphina is not more exhausted. I would expect her to be more exhausted than the other two.
Our minds can make things seem a lot worse than they really are. And they can make our bodies feel a lot less tired, depending on the situation. Now, who here failed the wisdom saving throw? Very well. You feel like in this place, you get the sense that if you were to lie, you would not be welcomed here. Pretty much, while you're here, the zone of truth is always on for you.
Oh, no.
But you don't really know it. You just get the feeling that you will not be welcomed. You will not be welcomed here if you lied. But you do not know that the zone of truth spell is functioning, thus meaning you do not know that you can dance around the wording. So, the library, the effects, they are yours. I will give off the rolls that are needed for things and everything as you explore this infinite space, upward and downwards, of knowledge. Something is written in common on the staircase that seems to be a spiral staircase that goes up and goes down. It simply states, "Speak the knowledge you seek, the library will guide you." If you do not desire the knowledge enough, the library will guide you where it believes you truly are wanting, or truly do desire. Meaning you gotta want it enough. Kane's gotta look for really what Kane wants.
I want to know why Zoe's freaking out.
He has stepped in and he like takes that whiff and can smell like the fresh
But,
air.
I feel the magic that this library has.
Yeah, of the island and of like the building, the stones that were built on that island, and the books in it too. It smells just like home, where he would go all the time, and so he's relishing this. And then opens his eyes and is like, "Okay, I know where I would go if I were my book." And he's gonna move over. He's just gonna follow what the library is giving it, but he's looking for
What bit of knowledge are you searching for first?
That's why he's struggling. He's trying to reallocate his needs for the current battle. And not something else.
You would know that these kinds of libraries understand that everyone desires lots of knowledge. But when they are not here with a given path, and then they are here at the whims of their current emotions. And so, where if you may not find something you're looking for today, the next day, having found what you did the day before, you will be on your next step of your journey. It is a path that you must walk, and the library is that path. So, even if you, say, fail to find what you look for now, does not mean you will not find nothing. It means you will find what you truly are meant to find today. And but you also, I guess that might also mean like you are not truly looking for anything, and then you could not find anything.
God, I love this library. That's such a cool concept to me. But yeah, he'll, like he said, he's been fighting too many fights and feels like he's losing all of them, and he just needs to focus, as he was trained to focus on one task. And the most important one is defending this place against a probably soon attack. And the Raven Queen said that he needed to allocate more power because he's not strong enough to defend. So he is going to look for, as he lost a piece of this book when he pulled you out of your memories. Hopefully he won't have to do that again. He lost his ability to cast ritual spells and to expand his power to help the team. And with Sif gone, he feels like that falls upon him now to take care of the team. People he thought were once pieces on his own board are now a singular piece of part of him. And so he's gonna look for any spells that could help them.
You're looking
scrolls
for
or ritual spells, or try to figure out if he can relearn that kind of skill.
You're looking for arcane knowledge that resonates with you and with what you desire. Give me a history check.
The time dice. It was not the time, but I also have.
Don't worry, this is not a single check kind of place.
The new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. And how many? 6 and 2. It's not gonna help me. But he is gonna guidance that and kind of his 9. Anything
9.
Yeah, it was a 9 plus 4. Changed how this looks. Well, 10. At least we're in the double digits.
You don't find that you are being pulled any exact way. You're not being pulled upward or downward. Mayhap the library has seen that this is not what you are truly wanting to find today. This is something that you feel is necessary now. But what did you really come here for? What were you really wanting to learn from the library? Because this is not it. This is secondary. We're going to move on so you can think about that.
Because I think about this.
And we're going to go to Syphina. So, Syphina, with 1 point of exhaustion, you'll have a -2 to your rolls. Note that this doesn't last forever. The library is healing your exhaustion as much as it may have given it to you. It is forcing you to experience your exhaustion while it heals it because you need to know that you were that tired. What are you here to learn? What do you desire to learn?
She has 2 things, and I'm not sure which one is primary.
I guess the library will tell you that.
Yeah, because Zori mentioned rebirth and needing to know more about rebirth, which would help the situation. So she wants to look into that. But then Zori also mentioned family, and Trevor also mentioned family, which makes her wonder about her own family and where her stories druid, where that came from. So those are the 2 things that's on her mind, and I'm not. She feels pressed to go for rebirth because that seems to be more of a pressing matter at the moment. So I think that's what she would think is what she needs to go for.
Very well. Let us see if the library agrees with you. The history check is needed. The history check is basically to connect with the knowledge in this library, and for the library to direct you.
Okay. Now you said it's a -2, correct?
Yes, it's a -2.
Okay. Well, I have a +2, so this is like a straight roll.
It's a straight roll. It's better than a negative roll.
Oh no, that's a 1. That's a net 1, so it's a 3, so it's a 1.
Well, it's not a natural one.
Technically, it is.
Oh, I guess. Yes,
it is.
It is.
It's a nat 1 plus 2 is 3. -2 is
Okay.
1, so it's 1. So it's like, no, you do not get that knowledge.
You are searching. The library has guided you not at all. You don't really understand what it means to be guided by this library, what it means. So you are forcibly searching and searching and searching and searching. And you go down the floor searching until you find a space that is like a doorway. It allows you to go in, but it is sealed away from you. It is a locked cage. The books that read the cycle, the lore, history, and representation, philosophy of the cycle, Judge, Keeper, and Rebirth in 3 different sections, is caged away from you with a locked door with no keyhole.
I need to pause. My mom's calling me. I don't know.
It's all right. Take a moment, everyone. Oh, editing, Patrick, understand that this is the time to do the skip. I'm gonna leave this in just for Zoe.
You would. I'm gonna check when this episode comes out.
You better check every motherfucking episode. All the blood letters I've left you just being put to waste.
My bad.
There's a part of in this season, there's 1 word of the letter in each episode. Just hidden around. That sucks. Getting a nat 1 means that is not knowledge she needs, that she can learn here. Well, for right
that
now.
doesn't count as a lie, does it? Like lying
No.
to yourself.
No, and only Kane is affected by that.
Oh, okay. What does that even do?
So,
I should just look
just straight up roleplay wise, they can't lie. Basically, got to say
that's what I
things
figured.
without a filter.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Family stuff. Stand by.
Okay. Myth loves to talk without a filter, though.
Yeah, but is Kane keeping anything in that might slip out? That's what I'm thinking.
If you had gotten one more point, just an 11, you would have been guided to like the bare minimum that would answer your question.
Damn, that's...
They're in thresholds. Anything below 10, you are not guided. A natural 1, you are sealed. What? Anyways, you are sealed away from the knowledge for the time being. Not that you are forever and permanently sealed away from it, just for now.
Gotcha.
Means
Well, I hope the next roll goes better because I actually like. I looked at the list I gave you. I'm like, this. I literally said this should literally
I'm
be
back.
first, but and I'm like, well, I guess
I'm
that's
back.
first.
So
Then.
sorry, you guys.
You're fine.
It was. Okay.
Also, of course, the fucking zone of truth happened to the most filtered person in the party.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's gonna be
I hope-
interesting.
But we don't know that, right? We don't know
No.
that you're
Nope.
affected by this.
Nope.
She doesn't even know that she's affected by this, right?
Nope, she just thinks that if she lies, she will not be welcomed here, ever.
Oh, all right.
And I
Okay,
need this
so-
place's information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. Okay.
It's all good.
I always remember saying there was this update that I didn't need to know right now.
We can stop here.
No, I
Damn.
don't want to stop. We can keep going.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's all fine. Everything's fine.
I'm back.
You have to be? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could always just fuck off and go play Xbox.
All right, picking back up in 3, 2, 1. The knowledge that you find here, Syphina, is not sealed away from you forever. There is a sign on the gate that says, "This is not what you desire to know now. This is not something that is truly important to you. Come back later."
That is the best improvisation of a natural one I think I have seen in all of the time that we have ever played Grand Quest. That was great.
Out for lunch. Come
Well,
back
then-
later.
Exactly. Then she will wonder about her family and wonder who they are. She's never actually taken the time to think about them,
Very well.
so she's going to see.
Give me a history check.
I hope I do. Okay, so that's a 13 because it would have been 15, so it's a 13.
A 13. Note your guidance can be used on this.
Yes. Okay, that's a plus 4, so
Ooh,
17.
that's good. That's in the bracket area that's going to lead you to a good bit of knowledge. It's not going to lead you to like the perfect amount of knowledge, which is 20 and up, but it's going to lead you to what you need to know. And you are a good bit away from that bit of knowledge. You have to trek up quite a bit. So we will come to you Just write in a message on the saddle chat. You rolled a 17 to learn knowledge about your family. Kane, you and Trevor are the only two in this room currently. In this first floor, currently. And it is your turn.
Yeah. Kane actually is currently, like, sitting on the floor because she is tired.
Hmm.
She's very tired. She also doesn't know what she wants.
Mayhaps speaking to Trevor will help.
Because as far as she knows, she's the only one of what she is to ever exist.
Trevor, you can see, though you are feeling just as tired as Kane, you can see Kane is struggling. Struggling to think, struggling to make a decision. She looks like she might need a little bit of help.
Trevor leans back against a wall and slides down. He's doing this number. He's exhausted too. He's like, remember that time right after the tournament? Like when we won and we were in the office and we were fucking exhausted.
Yeah, before the king came in, stole a bottle of his scotch.
It was good scotch.
It was good scotch.
I've traveled with you long enough to know that you're fucked up.
I think that's a little bit of an understatement.
What is it you really want to know, man?
I want to know why everyone in my life has fucking lied to me.
Roll me a history check.
Oh god. I have a -4 to this.
Yep. Those with a 2-point exhaustion have a -4.
Which means that is a -2.
At least you didn't get a nat 1.
It wasn't a lie, though.
Yeah, you sit there, and then you get a sense off to your side that a book lights up momentarily. Like you can see it glowing. Trevor doesn't seem to be recognizing that it's glowing. You assume only you can see it glowing, but it's glowing. It's on the bookshelf, just right there to your left.
Like, do I have to get up to get it, or can I just, like, reach over to get it?
It takes a little bit of crawling, but yeah, it doesn't take too long.
Okay.
You grab the book, and it's a philosophy of human emotion.
Her eye twitches.
There's a bookmark, a glowing bookmark at a certain section of this book.
I will open it.
You will or won't?
I will.
Alright. The page is the philosophy of why humans, or why mortals do unto others what may injure them emotionally and physically. The paragraph basically breaks down to: the mortals believe that lying is okay when it doesn't hurt anyone. But the truth is that lying hurts them no matter what. The mortals refuse to believe this, and so they continue to do it. That is all it says.
Just gonna shut the book, put it back on the shelf, be like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me, library, but
Then another
Part of me
book
feels
lights
like-
up that says "Philosophy for Dummies." Just kidding. Pretty much, it told you people lie because they think it's okay, or they think it'll help. That's pretty much what that book told you.
that doesn't tell me shit though.
Because there is no real reason. You just so happen to be a person people feel like they need to lie to. They stop you from feeling immense amounts of pain. That's pretty much what that book told you. Hey, yep. You're a person that other people think they need to lie to. When someone tells you the truth, how do you normally react? That's something you can look into your own mind to answer. Also, are you someone who doesn't lie to another person? Just to save them some pain?
Library calling me out on shit.
This library is be calling you out on shit. Library don't have no filter either. Library, you ask stupid questions, you're gonna get hurtful, stupid answers. But, do you have something else that you would like to learn? Or do you need some
She
assistance?
does. I mean, she wants to know more about her family, both her mother and her father's bloodlines, as well as vampires in general.
Very well. Roll me a history check.
Okay. Okay, so that's an 8.
An 8. Sadly, that is not knowledge that you are ready to learn. That is the
Which
feeling you
one?
get. The whole about your family. About your family, it's not something you're ready to learn. Now, about vampires is a different thing. You'll have to roll differently for that. But for that, we're going to wait and come back to you. And Trevor. You just watched Kane crawl over, read a book, close the book with extreme sass, and whisper under her breath, "The library be calling me out on shit." And then put the book back.
Trevor kind of chuckles at that. And sighs, leans his head back against the wall, closes his eyes for a minute. He's fucking tired. I don't fucking know. Like, I had ideas when I walked in the room, and now I don't. And he just thinks for a moment. And he thinks back to the trials when he got Themis, and he thinks back to the words that the warrior said to him. And he looks down at Themis on his hip and he goes, "I want to know more about Themis and the champion."
Give me a history check. Remember with the -4.
Swear to fucking God, D&D Beyond. Okay, above table. For the stream, J-Dark, if you watch this episode of Grand Quest and you see my dice rolls, you know that I am not hacking D&D Beyond, you fuck.
Sadly, he does not see that.
Oh, well.
But yeah, what you got a natural 20?
No.
Oh. I was hoping.
It was an 8 minus 4, so 4.
That knowledge will take more of you than you have to give right now. In short, that's a question for another day. Please ask again.
He sighs and takes a breath. He stands up
The
and just kind of
magic
spreads his
8-ball
arms.
of libraries.
Says, I don't know. You tell me what you think I need to know.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Okay. I'm slightly better at this than history. God!
Wait.
Fucking damn it!
What? What did you get?
That is a 2.
Mm.
D&D Beyond, fix your fucking dice.
There is a piece of paper that starts to glow for you on a table nearby, maybe about 2 feet away.
He's gonna get up and walk over to it.
It just reads, "Nothing today. Try to again tomorrow." Bottom it says, "P.S. That's not how this works."
Trevor just sighs, puts the paper on the table. He just shakes his head and he goes, I fucking hate this place. And he turns around and he walks out of the library.
You still feel you feel even more exhausted. You were feeling okay. You were kind of feeling like you were recuperating. The moment you step out, bam, hits you even harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is other things you can do. But try again later means try again later today or tomorrow, whatever you choose. Just understand that me telling you what to look for is not how this works.
Yeah.
You can go take a short rest and recuperate some of your exhaustion points.
He might do that.
Just go take a fucking power nap.
Yep, he's just gonna slide down the wall right next to the door to the library and just close his eyes and take a nap.
Very well. All right. Back up to you, Zoe.
Yeah, as he goes to like reach for all these books with all his arms and whatnot, excited to enter this corner that he feels like he knows best. He kind of stops and realizes this is not actually what I need. I can defend myself fine. It's more of a want than a need, and he putting all selfishness aside and remembering why he was born and sent here specifically was to free his father. And he looks like behind him and recalls when his instructor told him to truly grow you have to take a leap of faith. Then he floats on upwards away from his comfort zone, he feels at least, and look for any magical means of destroying a prison such as his father's, or anything that has to do with that or where he could be.
Very well. Give me a history check, and don't forget you can add guidance.
The time building. No! Fuck. 7.
Remember,
No,
DM tokens work here, you guys.
I don't have any DM tokens.
I'm not burning mine.
He could technically get it with a D4. Also, that's a 4. So that would be an 11. So yeah, 11.
Very well. An 11 will get you to the base amount of knowledge that this library believes you need. Not any more, not any less. Though, going back to try to learn more of something that you were already guided to is a possibility. But you are guided upwards. Very, very high up in the levels of the library, where you find a small room off in a corner of one of the floors. It is old. The wood here is crooked, shelves rotting away, dusty. There are tomes of ancient knowledge, though only one of them is glowing, though faintly, as if this book only contains a bare minimum of the knowledge. Do you reach for the book?
Yeah, yeah, he'll reach out and actually hold it. He loves the feel of a book rather than letting it float around. He'll grab it, pull it down.
Very well. Go ahead and please write what you were looking for and the number you rolled for it in the chat, please. As we move to Kane. No, time is going, but time in the library is kind of weird. Kane, it is your turn.
So, right. For information on vampires.
On vampires. Very well. Roll a history check.
No, -2. D&D Beyond fucking hates me.
Why
Today.
not roll on Quest Portal?
Because Quest Portal hates me too.
Which one hates you less? Very well.
Oh, Quest Portal apparently, because that would be a 12.
Give me a D100 roll. 50 and lower, I go with the Quest Portal. 51 and higher, I go with the first roll you made. 48, I go with Quest Portal. You are tired, you're exhausted, but your body feels like it is healing. It is resting, but you are kind of just like zoned out in this exhaustion, and you find yourself walking down the stairs. You're not 100% sure what's going on because you don't remember making that decision to go downstairs. But now you stand on one of the lower floors staring at a section of books that is lore of the unknown and the heavenly beyond. And now there is a book that's lighting up called The Fragments and Their Purpose. Do you pull it?
Yeah.
Very well. Please write what you were looking for and the number you got in the chat. Trevor, you hear some boots walking down the hallway and you jump awake as you can see 3 crows in this off-white kind of grayish hue robes walking around with a few bundles of papers and other things moving around. And it kind of kicked you awake, startled you more like. You feel a bit more rested. 1 point has been removed from you. It has been about 3 hours. Do you wish to rest again, or do you wish... you're muted, by the way. Or do you wish to enter?
Trevor's gonna stand up. He's going to stretch. He's still a little tired, but he's going to crack his neck. He says, all right, let's try this again. And he's going to walk back into the library.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
All D20 rolls require the minus, so you'll have a -2.
Okay. So that's a... Let me make sure I'm getting this right first, because I'm doing this on Quest Portal. That's an 18 minus 2, so 16.
That is literally enough. You are fine. No, wait, that was for the con save. 18 was the wisdom save. So no, you failed that one. Yeah, you feel like if you lie, you will not be welcomed here. Everything you say must be the truth. Unfiltered, straightforward truth. No one is on this floor, thankfully. But you can tell as you kind of look up and there is a clock ticking away. In this place, it's only been 30 minutes. But out there, it's been 3 hours.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good information to have. He's going to clap his hands together and rub them, and he's thinking for a minute. Because there's a lot of stuff that he wants to know. And he stops for a minute and he goes, all right, library. I want to know what really happened the day my father and brother were arrested.
Roll me a history check. With a -2.
It's a 5.
A 5 is not as bad.
Okay.
A 5 is not going to give you what you were looking for. But it's not going to tell you go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
With a 5, it's you get the feeling, you get this almost emotional feeling that is something you really want to know. But you feel like it's going to take a lot out of you to learn that. And it is going to wreck you to learn the answer. You are afraid to learn the answer to that. And you feel that level of exhaustion, and you feel this is not truly, like, that as much as that is truly what I want to know, that is not something I can handle right now, in truth. The library pretty much telling you, that's right, that is what you're looking for, but right now you're fucked up, bro. You're fucked up.
He just kind of throws his hands up and does this number. Just kind of looks around. And then he just goes and sits against the wall again.
Are you gonna take a short rest here?
At this point, he might as well.
It's okay. Time moves very slowly here, so yeah, you take a short rest. 30 minutes goes by. You feel extremely rested. By the way, Kane, reduce 1 point of your exhaustion, and Syphina, reduce 1 point of your exhaustion. Trevor, you do not have any more points of exhaustion.
Okay, thank God.
You may try once more.
All right. He's going to stand up, and he's not going to repeat the question. He's just going to say, all right, library, second verse, same as the first.
Very well. It's going to give you a bunch of verses that are just the same as the first verse.
Natural fucking 20.
There you go. You feel a strong pull. In fact, you don't walk anywhere. The library disappears. Fades as if disintegrated. Something is happening to you currently. You feel a strange movement in your body, like you are being pulled backwards extremely fast. When the white fades away, you find yourself on a rainy day, standing outside your father's office in your old home.
Fuck.
And with that, we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you for joining another episode. And remember, everyone, every view, every like, comment, subscription helps us keep building these worlds, telling these stories, and bringing more adventures to the table. A special shout out to our players, our dungeon master, and everyone behind the scenes who helped make this show possible. And an extra thank you to our community. You support us more than you know. If you want to help the channel grow, check out our Patreon. Even joining the free tier helps support the channel, keeps you connected with updates, and lets you be a part of the Storyteller's Tales community as we continue to grow our channel and tell more stories. A huge shout out to our Patreon supporters and everyone who shared the show, commented on the episode, or told a friend about us. You help keep the dice rolling. And a special shout out to our Realm Shaper tier member, Lauren Sullivan. Thank you very much. And until next time, everyone, remember, tell your grandma. See ya.